guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is not going to be makeup related or beauty related. It is going to be about something that I've had hundreds upon hundreds of comments asking about. It is about my semicolon tattoo, what it means, and all that good jazz. So I know a lot of people probably already know about this semicolon project, but I'm just going to talk about it because a lot of people said they didn't know what it was, or they thought that I cut myself or something like that, but no, I just have a little tattoo. That's it. And today we're going to talk about what this means, and if you have another one, I would love to hear about it. So let's go ahead and get into this video.
I'm not afraid of...
Alright, you guys, so let's go ahead and get with the basics of what the semicolon tattoo means. So the semicolon tattoo means, the saying goes that a semicolon is used when an author could have ended a sentence but decided not to. So the simplest way I can explain the semicolon project is to say it is positive awareness about mental health and depression, suicidal thoughts, things like that. So if you know someone who has committed suicide, or you know someone or yourself who has depression problems and things like that, that is what this is about. So the reason I have one personally is because I've had a lot of depression problems, and you know, things in your life just go wrong and you think you're in a downward spiral and there's nowhere else to go. I have had suicidal thoughts in the past, not right now at all. I'm fine right now, but it's a very serious thing, and no one really takes you seriously when you're all alone. I thought that I couldn't go on, and you know what? I felt stupid about it. I thought about killing myself every single day for like a year, and I felt so stupid because you know people have things way worse than you. You're like, there's nothing actually wrong with my life. I'm just not happy now if I can do this anymore. That's how I felt every day, and it was just sucking the life out of me. And then when I thought everything was terrible, boom. I left my parents' house. And I was stuck inside a house with my boyfriend for weeks at a time without leaving the house, scared for my life. It was horrible. So my parents kicked me out. They wanted nothing to do with me, and I had nothing. I had like 2 tank tops, a little baggie of makeup, and that was it. And that really sucked because I had nothing. I had so much. I used to buy so many things trying to make up for the fact that I was depressed, and I thought, hey, maybe this made me feel better. But and then when I lost all that, it just kind of, it sucked even worse. Like, I was depressed before, and then I lost everything, and then I just did not know how to do anything. I was scared all the time that someone was going to come after me. I was scared that something was going to happen to me. I didn't know what my life was going to turn into. I had no job, no money. We had no vehicle. I was scared my parents were going to come by and kill Daniel on his way to work, walking to work every day. And it was such a stressful, depressing time. Daniel resented me because he didn't want someone thrown into his life on a whim. And I understand that, because you're living on your own for years at a time, and then you get out of some bad relationships and you're on your own. You think everything's fine. And then someone throws this at you, and you're burdened by all these threats, and you have someone living with you you have to financially support, and I get it. It sucks. It sucks being on this end, being the one that had to be supported, and it really took a toll on me. I finally got a job, like, after almost a year of being unemployed, and we were eating, like, nothing. We were trying to survive off ramen noodles. It was a terrible time. But eventually we got through it. I got a job. I was still scared and terrified walking to work all the time. And at that time, I got my semicolon tattoo on my wrist, because I felt like, okay, things can get better from here. I can do this. Just a little bit longer of struggling, and I'll be able to get on my feet. And I did, and it was really stressful time for me, and I was really depressed. Like, when I was unemployed and had nobody, I had no cell phone. The internet kept getting cut off because we couldn't pay for it, so I had no communication with the outside world. If someone came and broke into the apartment, because The lock was broken on it. I had nothing. Nothing to do. No one to talk to. No money. No car. No nothing. And it was really, really stressful. I went weeks without leaving the house. The only time I ever left the house for like 2 months was to walk down the street to 7-Eleven to grab something to drink or something like that. That was it. And anytime we had to get groceries, we had to take a cab across town, pay $8 to there, $8 back, and then like getting groceries out of a cab is not the best situation. But other than that, I did not know where my life was going to head. And I did not see a way out of it. And yeah. I never cut myself though, and I'm glad I, tried to get through it. I didn't want to put Daniel in a spot where he was stuck with me, and then I just, gone. That would be terrible, because he'd probably feel guilty, because he couldn't provide for me what he thought he should, but it wasn't his responsibility to, so. Anyways, I feel like I'm ranting, but, I had a lot of questions about this tattoo. So anyways, when I got my job, I decided I was going to get my little first tattoo, and I love my tattoo. It's not the best quality. It has an error in it, but it's mine. It was my first tattoo. I was so excited to get it. And then the rest of the tattoos came afterwards, and I really love my little semicolon tattoo. A lot of people don't notice it. In daily life, it's so small, no one really sees it unless I put my hand out for something, or I'm in a video and I'm swatching stuff and people are like, did you cut yourself? Or, you notice your tattoo? Yeah. It's there. I'm not ashamed of it. I'm not ashamed of my depression. For the past, it was like a 2.5 year thing, and I just could not get out of it. It was a downward spiral. And then, boom, something hit the fan, and it got worse. And it sucked. It really sucked. But I'm glad I'm through that now, and it was a really, really tough time. Anyways, I hope you guys understand now. If you have someone who suffers from depression, or you know someone who attempted suicide or committed suicide, and you want to get a semicolon tattoo to commemorate them, it's starting a conversation. So having a tattoo on your body really does put it out there where people are going to be like, hey, what does that mean? And you can discuss it. I have no problem discussing it. You just have to be open to the idea that it's going to be a hard subject to talk about sometimes. And if you know someone you lost from suicide or something, it's going to be a struggle for you to talk about. And that's okay, because we're all here for you. And I know a lot of people have this tattoo, and if you have a tattoo like mine, just comment in this comment section below. Tell me where you have yours and why you have it, and we can start more of a conversation about it. So thanks you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I put out 5 videos a week. Most of them are way more positive than this, don't worry, and hope you guys have an amazing day. Bye guys.